I profited over $10,000 last night in the NBA streets over on Betr, and I am back to share with you guys the very first ticket that I did place today that I did send over to my VIP members, guys. If you're looking at the screen, you're seeing on the screen, you're like, what the heck did this guy do to get these results? These videos are going to be a fantastic resource to go ahead and break down the process, all that went into these plays. You know, why did I click the under 11.5 rebounds on DeAndre Ayton? Why did I click the over 19.5 assists and rebounds on Sabonis, the over 24.5 points on Fox, the over 5.5 assists on Giddey, the under 5.5 assists on Tatum, the under 13.5 rebounds on Anthony Davis, right? Going to be telling you exactly why in this one, breaking it down. And you're going to want the Betr app, guys. If you do not have it, they're going to match you all the way up to $200 with my promo code KJKDFS, my link down below. Pinned as the top comment. Make it nice and easy on you guys. I'll have all those links. I'll have my VIP package, the deposit matches, etc. linked down below. But yeah, amazing night. And what's crazy is it could have been even better. We had a few that we missed by just one. But we had the three sweeps. The Halliburton over 8.5 assists. The Jamal Murray under 19.5 points. He unfortunately left the game with an injury, which did cost us on some other tickets because we did have his over assists, which you can see, like, we could have had even more sweeps. Missed this ticket by one play. The Westbrook under assists when Jamal Murray left the game, he ended up going over, so that kind of stunk. But just ridiculously good results, and all of these plays are a result of the process I'm going to be breaking down here on the channel for free for you guys here today, right? So we'll get into the breakdown shortly. I do want to give some quick shout outs, guys. Once again, the VIP, if you have not hopped over there, you need to do so ASAP. It is going to be a phenomenal resource to really help you win some money on these apps. And we had a bunch of different members, right, getting these plays as soon as I placed them. Very happy. Ed the Fred had a fantastic night. You can see this ticket. He turned 35 into 700, 25 into 250, 35 into 700, 50 into 1,000. 50 into 500 here. We had BLK Robert turning 20 into 400 with those same plays that I brought up, right? Another phenomenal night here for DREC44, who turned 25 into 500 not once, but twice. So another phenomenal night for him, right? Tailing these same plays. DREC44, shout out to you. We had CLTI turning 5 into 100. We had Kenshiro Powell turning 250 into 25. McQueen 72 turning 5 into 150 here, 5 into 150 here. BMW Trey 5 into 50. So shout out to every single KJK VM member. I would love to give every single one of you guys a shout out, but you get the point, man. Just a phenomenal night over there. We had Rocky with 5 into 100, 125 into 25. You had another one here with a 5 into 45. All my plays, which you saw me brought up in my account, right, with the 250 into 5,000, 250 to 5,000, etc. So these plays that I'm going to be sharing with you guys here on the channel for free are just one ticket, right? One play that I locked in. 30 into 600 here for No Limit J-Wash. Another 30 into 600. So if you haven't hopped over there, you're doing yourself a disservice. You should hop in there as soon as you can. It's only $1.66 a day. You're going to get access to every single one of my plays, all my NBA player props, as soon as I place them, right? All these plays that you saw me brought up on the screen. That led to all these good results, you are going to get access to. All right, guys. So for the video today, you're going to be breaking down, once again, just the very first ticket. That's all this is. They're actual plays that I'm playing. They're actual plays that I'm backing. It's just one play. So you saw me bring up, you know, all the plays that I locked in last night. Obviously, I will have more plays. All right, guys. So let's get into the breakdown, what you came here for. Once again, they're going to match you all the way up to $200 with the promo code KJKDFS on Betr, and then these plays will apply to Prizepicks as well. If you do not have the Prizepicks app, another good deal for you. They're going to give you $50 when you play your first $5 instantly. So take advantage of those deposit matches. Get that extra cash in your account. Get some little extra money to be playing these plays, and then cash in with us here tonight. So let's get into it. Let's go play by play here. Let's pull up the very first one that I locked in. I can pull up my Discord here just to show you. It's a 1-unit play, right? I'll pull it up on my screen as well. But here's what we got. You're going to be wanting to run a 6-pick dynamic play. That's going to be the optimal slip type over on Betr. You're getting the best implied odds. And here's what we're rocking with. We got the Damian Lillard over 22.5 points. This is a phenomenal prop. If you do not have the Betr app, you're going to need it to capture this value. If you go on to Prizepicks, you're going to see he is listed at 23.5. Not nearly as good as value. So my recommendation to you is to not play it at this 23.5, but rather to get it at the 22.5 number when you can. And we'll tell you exactly why here. I use multiple tools for my research, guys, one of which is going to be the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer. If you do not have this tool, would highly recommend you check them out. Once again, link below. I'll have that pinned top comment, guys. We'll have all my deals. We'll hook you up with 25% off of that link. We got the top place pulled in for Prizepicks here. You're going to see nothing really popping too crazy. We have the over 27.5 points and rebounds with a 50.83% chance to hit. That's really not the greatest of value, but if we go ahead and pull up the Betr Optimizer, you're going to see this over 22.5 points is seriously popping all the way up at a 55.44% hit rate. So this is the process that I'm doing every single day, right? What does this data mean? We have millions of dollars of sportsbook data pulled into an optimizer here, telling us that this play is heavily favored to go over. Pinnacle is known as the sharpest sportsbook in the world. I like to refer to it as just think of it as like you're cheating off the smartest kid in the class on a test, right? These guys, best at what they do, minus 143 on the over, meaning if you were to log into Pinnacle Sportsbook with that millions of dollars of data, research, etc. dumped into it, you're going to have to risk $143 to win $100, right? So they're aggressively saying like it is very highly likely that Damian Lillard is going to score 23 or more points here tonight. And then we have other markets favoring his over 23.5, even money on his 23.5. He's actually all the way up to 24.5 over here at even money on BetOnline. So all this different data telling us essentially he's a lock for 23, and then there's even a likelihood he's going to get upwards of 23 to 24 points here tonight. So the 22.5 number is just ridiculously good value. Obviously, there's no such thing as a lock, but I'm just telling you guys what the market's telling us. And this is the same process that went in to those plays, like I said, that I locked in last night, right? So, I mean, this is the name of the game. This is the process that's going into every single one of these plays every single night, okay? That same thing that I just broke down. The market's telling us he's favored on the over. We're getting really good value. That's what we want to be doing. Another tool that I'm using every single day is going to be Outlier, guys. Another great deal for you. 7 days completely free with my link down below. They're going to bring in not only the market data, but also the statistics to back these plays. So it's a great tool to be using for someone that really needs a research tool. Damian Lillard has exceeded 23.5 points in 7 of his last 9 games, averaging 26.8 points per game on average. And he gets to take on the Cleveland defense tonight that ranks 22nd in the entire NBA in points allowed. You see how that's bright green for you? Outlier makes that research nice and easy. 27.2 points per game they're giving up at the point guard position, which is what Dame plays, right? He's going to at the free throw line 8.8 times per game, where he shoots 94%, so we love that. Shoots 35% from behind the arc, where he's taking 10.3 threes per game. This is all factored into the odds, right? The market all knows this stuff. But Outlier does a fantastic job of bringing in all that data. And then last but certainly not least, we got OddsJam. I got the OddsJam Sportsbook screen pulled in here, which is going to give you literally every single market under the sun that's offering this prop. And we can just get really detailed on our market data. Average odds, I have over 200 sportsbooks selected, 208 to be exact. We're looking at 23.4 average odds with minus 119.1 on the over. So essentially, you know, he's even favored to go over that 23.5 number. So the 22.5 is just a really great value over on Betr. Take advantage of that. For play number 1 here, right? That's all the process that's going into every single play. So we got a little detail oriented on the first one. We can kind of speed things up here as we go along. And tell you exactly why I like these other ones, right? So that's the first one. We got the Dame over 22.5 points. Next one, we got the Donovan Mitchell over 24.5 points. My guess is, once again, this is a prop that probably on Prizepicks you're not going to be able to get as good a value. It's just my guess. I haven't typed it in. Yes, you can see he's at 25.5. My recommendation for you, once again, rather than taking the 25.5, it really makes no sense. Just get the Betr app, get the deposit match, get the better value, right? This is the app I've been using. The app I've been capturing this value on. You can see a 1-point discount on Lillard, a 1-point discount on Mitchell. Let's go ahead and type him into the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer here for you guys. We'll type him into Prizepicks first so you can see the difference in hit rate here. They actually have his over 25.5 as the best prop with a 51.5% chance to hit here on Prizepicks. But then if we type him into Betr, you're going to see the difference in hit right here at that 1 point discount. That pops all the way up to a 55.87% chance to hit, with all these different markets listing him at 26.5 even on FanDuel. Heavily favoring his over 25.5 even in some places, which is an entire point higher. Just a really good prop here for Donovan Mitchell. And of course, I'm guaranteeing that typically when we see this, there's going to be a bunch of underlying statistics that back it. Like these markets, the millions of dollars of research, they know all this stuff. So outlier, once again, if you're someone that can't quite rationalize or get it through your head that the market knows everything, they do a great job of bringing in not only the market, but also the underlying statistics, right? He's going to play a lot of on-ball stuff at the point guard position. They're 27th overall in points allowed. The shooting guard, they're 16th. And then overall, Milwaukee's defense, 26th overall in points allowed, allowing 119.6 per game on average. So really, really good stuff. 5 of his last 6 games on the road, he's averaging 31.3 points per game. So he's also a guy that's performing a lot better on the road. All things that we like to see here, right? So another great prop. All of the reasoning as to why I locked that in. Hopefully that all makes sense to you, right? Let's continue along here. We're going to see that we got we got those 2 plays propped in. The Lillard over 22.5 points. The Mitchell over 24.5 points. And then as we continue along, we got the Lopez under 12.5 points, the Jared Allen under 10.5 rebounds, the Aldama under 7.5 rebounds, and the James Harden under 10.5 assists. So we'll speed things up here and make this kind of quick to the point for you as to why I like these plays. Same process, right? Tons of different data backing every single one of these plays. Every single play that I lock in, there's just going to be a ton, millions, thousands of dollars of data dumped into every single prop I'm locking in, right? Lopez on Prizepicks, he's been bumped down to 12 even, right? So they only have a 50.06% chance for this prop to hit at the 12 even number over on Prizepicks. I would not play it there. I'd play it on Betr Picks where you're getting 12.5, where that bumps all the way up to a 52.63% chance to hit, with the entire market listing him at 11.5, with DraftKings favoring the under, minus 130 on the 12.5, minus 145 on the under, aggressively favoring the under here on Bovada. Then we even have some markets like a flip where he's like even money essentially at the 11.5 mark, saying like he's barely going to get to 11, maybe gets to 12, but essentially they're saying that 11 mark is right where he's going to end here tonight. So the 12.5 number, really, really great value, right? The Santi Aldama rebounds, you're going to see a similar story here with a ton of different market data backing this play. They're giving this a 53.9% chance to hit. Why is that? Because we've got the smartest sportsbook in the world in Pinnacle favoring his under at minus 145, just aggressively favoring it. He's actually listed all the way down at 6.5 on FanDuel, which is like a really big deal for a rebounding prop, right? I mean, an entire rebound difference is a big deal, similar to the points we discussed. Minus 142 on the under on BetOnline, minus 137 on Caesars. All of these markets aggressively favoring his under 7.5, and even some listing him at 6.5. So that's just a phenomenal prop to be taken here tonight. Take advantage of that value. And if you want to get more detail-oriented, let's go ahead and use our handy-dandy tools over here at Outlier. Santi Aldama, let's go to his rebounding prop here, and you're going to see in this particular matchup at the power forward position, actually a really, really good matchup here. I have the wrong thing selected here. So we want the under 7.5 rebounds. You can see he's getting 9.9 rebounding chances per game. So if he's not converting on all those, he's going to stay under the 7.5. The market data all factors this stuff in, right? So essentially they're saying he's going to end with 7 rebounds. The edge is on the under. If you were to get the 6.5 number, the edge would probably be on the over, right? You want to take the over at 6.5. You want to take the under at 7.5. We're getting 7.5. And all of these markets favoring his under, minus 137, minus 139 over on Underdog, another data point to be referring to. So take advantage of that, right? So that's all the data that's going into every single play. At the end of the day, these videos are just to come on, give you some plays for free, help you win some money, right? So we can just kind of get straight to the point. Kind of broke it down already for you. The Jared Allen rebounds, the James Harden assists for the last 2. I'll pull those up quick and then we'll get out of here. But it's all going to be backed by all this data. Same story. He's probably not going to be available on Prizepicks. My guess, you can see he's bumped down to 10 even. They're actually saying to take the over at that mark. Personally, I'm not backing that with my own money. For full transparency, I'd stay away. I'd take it over at the 10.5 number on Betr where you're getting minus 144 juice on the under on Pinnacle, minus 120 on the under FanDuel. Same thing as that Aldama prop, actually listing him down another entire assist. So really good stuff here. Minus 131 on the under on BetOnline, all the way up to minus 145 on Bovada, aggressively favoring that. Yes, please sign me up for that one. And last but certainly not least, we got the Jarrett Allen rebounds, 10.5. I was on his over last night. Good example of, like, you know, every day is different. He's aggressively favored at minus 135 on the under on BetOnline, minus 135 on the under on DraftKings, minus 132 on the under on FanDuel. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different markets actually listing him down at 9.5 now, which it really makes me happy, right? Like, that is crazy good. And I'd love to promote this on Prizepicks if they have it. My guess is they don't. So this is why you're going to want the Betr app, guys. I'll just be straight to the point. You're getting a lot of really good value you're not getting over here. So that's my recommendation, right? Just download the app, get that $200 deposit match with my code, my link down below. Take advantage of that offer, unlocking these picks. Let's do a quick little review here of what we got. We got the Damian Lillard over 22.5 points, the Donovan Mitchell over 24.5 points, Brook Lopez under 12.5 points, Jarrett Allen under 10.5 rebounds, Aldama under 7.5 rebounds, and the James Harden under 10.5 assists. All right, so this is an actual play that I'm backing my own money. You can see 6-pick dynamic plays is what you're going to want to be running. Looking to turn 250 into 5,000 myself. And it is an actual play that I sent over to my VIP members. So always giving you guys free plays that I'm actually backing with my own money that I'm actually sending over there on this channel. Hopefully you enjoyed the content. If you did, it would be greatly appreciated if you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content that I upload. Once again, if you are not in the VIP, hop over there as soon as you can. If you go to my YouTube community page, you're going to be seeing all these different winners, right? Using this same process. It is a lot. All of these softwares that I'm talking about do cost money. You know, like, I have thousands of dollars dumped into this thing, so you can get a deal with all these softwares. These are the ones that I'm actually using. But if you're someone that's just looking to get those plays, you know, me doing the work, the heavy lifting here, and using all these different softwares, all these different processes that I discussed, I make it nice and easy on you. You can just hop in there, hop in the Discord, and get every play as soon as I place it, right? That is all for me in this one. Wishing you guys all the best of luck on your NBA Prizepicks player props, your Betr NBA player props, and we will see you in the next one.